Hello and welcome. This is Cara and we are on day 11 of our 25 days of Christmas tags. Today we have a file folder and this can be the tag. I was thinking this could go on the front and I did print it with the holly background paper. So I need to go cut this out and we can get started. Okay, I am ready. I've scored and inked, did all that fun stuff. I'm going to use one of the journaling cards / pockets in the middle. And I haven't done any mixed media really kind of stuff. Not that this is overly mixed media, but I pulled out 2 distressed mica stains and I'm going to sprinkle a couple drops on in the inside since this one has all sorts of fun colors on the front. So this one is Merriment and Bubbling Cauldron. And then if I splatter on this, I can use it later. Okay, let's a couple drops. I'm not going to squirt it because that will go a little too much. I just want a couple drops. And I think it will give it a fun shine and a little something different. And then a couple green. Did I shake it? Yeah. There. All right, so now we will let that dry just a little bit. Let that dry and then I have fun speckly paper. So now we can work with these. This I think will go on the front. This is going to be my tag. I think it'll work. Let's add a topper. You know what? Yesterday I was saying I love this and look, the berries and the berries. I think this will be perfect. And I'm going to take the wires out, so I'm just going to pull the wire out. Like that. Smush, smush. Ah! I think I can trim a little bit of this. There we go. Cute. I just love that ribbon. And that will go like that. So let's see, what do we want? I have It's the Most Wonderful Time of Year, or It's Beginning to Look like oh my goodness. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I think we'll go with that. And then we can do that. Okay, I pulled out the layers, the Christmas Botanicals, and in there's a couple pieces that have the berries. I know they're different berries than the one in the card, but what I thought is I could also use my distressed crayon and color a couple of the berries really quick. Where's my, there it is. I can just kind of color over, give them kind of a reddish color. More pinkish, but now I think it kind of goes a little bit better. And then we can add those. This should be dry. Okay, everything is sewn. Get some zigzag there. All right, so let's assemble. I'm gonna glue on my pocket. Murphy's Law, when I was sewing, the jets were not flying. And as soon as I press record, they are flying. If you're new here, I live right by Luke Air Force Base in Arizona. And so you can hear the jets. I don't mind it. I actually really love it, but sometimes when I'm making a video, it gets a little loud. Growing up, my dad and my brother and I, it wasn't really my mom's thing, but my dad and my loved, I should say, air shows and jets and all things airplanes. And so I think that's why I kind of have a love of the sound and the jets. But we would go all the time to Luke Air Force Base. Not all the time, but whenever they had the air shows every 2 years. So I think that's kind of where that comes from. And the Blue Angels and the Thunderbirds. My dad was able to tell you what kind of jet or plane by the sound. And he could tell you who made the engine or the propeller, like he knew tons of stuff. He had his pilot's license. He was able to fly Cessnas for a little while there. I think he had a couple scary instances and kind of stopped flying. All right. Wow, I got off on a tangent there. Back to our tag. Okay, so I'm going to layer it like that, I think. Looks cute. You can always journal, add a picture here, journal or add a picture to the back of this. I did trim off the sides because I kind of glued it a little too far in. I think I want to add this up here instead on the back. Give it a little something. And see the little dots, just add a little, not a lot, but oops, that was not all the way dry. There we go. You know what? I think it's okay. Yeah, it's just a little mica. And now it's on my fingers. All right. To the front, I want to put this. So I'm curious, I have another question for you. Are you making the tags to put in the tag box or a tag box that you can set on your coffee table or in your craft room? Or are you making the tags and then adding them to gifts or putting gift cards in them? I was just curious how you'll be using your tags. I'll put this in the back. Go. Do we need something else? All right, I have the, holiday postmarks, CMS 323, and I'm going to use a couple of these. This one says Christmas delivery, and I'm going to stamp it on the front. Like that. And then I also am going to use this Happy Holidays North Pole down on the bottom, like that. And then I pulled out one of the little words that I have on one of the pages in the kit, and it says Merry and Bright. And I'm going to add that to our tab. Cute. All right. I like it. That is day 11. We're just cruising, aren't we? All right. I love that in the tag box, if it has a tab on the side, it still fits. I love that, so that I made it wide enough. That was one of the reasons. So we could have file folders with tabs. All right, there we go. There's day 11. I will see you tomorrow for day 12. All right, have a wonderfully crafty day. Bye-bye.